Hey, welcome to another edition of Golf at the Lakes. I'm with Mark Holm. Hey, Mark.
Hey, Chris.
How you doing? Mark is the PGA golf professional here at Detroit Country Club, and we're in your golf shop today.
Yeah, we got a few things in here that we're trying to move for the year.
Well, you're full of gear, and go through some of the product lines that you move the best and you're probably the most proud of, because some of the product lines move real well for you.
Yeah, well, in the springtime, we always try to bring our hard goods out here to get them in first in hand, because players are making their changes then. I got my club fitting system with the Ping, so we try to obviously move them into the right length and right lie angles and the right shafts. So the putters, the sand wedges have been hot because of the groove changes, and so they've been a good mover this year, and working the different bounces that are important in sand wedges are also good. So
all right, so we'll go through the groove change. That's kind of a weird thing going on where the PGA Tour has announced, or the USGA has announced, a groove change, and not to get too detailed,
right.
But people, if they play events, club events or USGA events or tournament events, 2014. All right, so we've got time to convert our wedges. Not that everyone will, but we've got time to convert our wedges to. I think on the hosel it has a little CC or something, forming grooves. Right,
and it's that's the advertising that's kind of going on there, is to they can get them now, but the manufacturers can't produce them anymore.
Oh, okay.
So
it's a good marketing scheme
it works.
For the manufacturers to sell a few more wedges.
Absolutely.
So your wedges and your putters are moving well, and everybody never putt well, so they're always shopping for a new putter.
Everybody should have 7, one for each day.
Everybody should have one for each day. Try one each day. And the club fitting, your choice is Ping.
Yeah, and I work a lot of different vendors off of it, but it's my fitting system. Yes.
Okay, so a gentleman or a lady comes in and goes, Mark, I need a new set of clubs, or the clubs I have aren't working for me, and you say, hey, let's set up an appointment.
Right. And then we just go over there and we work their golf swing, because it's all about their mechanics matching up with the lie angles and the lengths, grip size, and of course, particularly shaft. The shaft is the most important. If they got minimal club head speed, we need to be into a softer shaft. If they're extremely fast speeds, we need a stiffer shaft. But it's the way manufacturers are. It's pretty much there for you. I mean, putting, there's a certain putter for you too, because you're either right eye or left eye dominant. So sometimes the center shaft is better than the offset, mallet versus straight blade. So when we do the fitting there, we have to go out on the putting green and see which one fits her eye better to be a better putter.
And Ping has done just such a nice job of, you're taking a 5'2" person versus a 6'2" person and tell them you just don't need the same club.
Right, and they were the ones that created the fitting system.
Right.
Carsten Ping was the inventor of that insight, and now the other club makers are following in suit, because it is what should be done to make the player better.
And your shoe of choice, what's your shoe of choice?
Well, FootJoy has always been my shoe of choice. I do that with the golf clubs, and it's kind of an all-in-one package. They're number one in the golf with it. Their product is backed if there's any issues, and their comfort is unbelievable.
And they've really styled them up this last couple of years.
They've made a move. I will have to agree. It's more European, more athletic, more proper to a lightweight, comfortable shoe. So it's fun to see the designs that they did make a change in.
And probably half of your shop is devoted to men's and ladies wear, where you provide your logo and other logos that interest your tournaments as well as your members.
Yeah, I mean, of course, with the logo, it's the only place in the world you can get this logo. So we like to tie it in with our outerwear, our women's and men's clothing. Being at the lakes, it's always nice to have a sweatshirt. So we kind of run the full gamut on our clothing.
Well, you need to come to Mark Holm's Golf Shop and give us a phone number.
218-847-5790.
So you're going to see everything here at Mark Holm's Golf Shop. That's another edition at Golf at the Lakes.
Golf at the Lakes is sponsored by Balmoral Golf Course, Battle Lake, Blueberry Pines Golf Club, Monaga, Detroit Lakes Country Club, and Lakeview Golf Course, Detroit Lakes, Headwaters Golf Club, Park Rapids, Perham Lakeside Golf Club, Perham, Professional Golfers of America, Thumper Pond in Ottertail, and Wildflower at Fair Hills.